Step out of the car. Ma'am, move over here. Hands up, please.
Why are you doing this?
Let me ask you this. What did you do to that girl?
Police shouted into the night. Danny and Tony froze, caught by surprise. Across town, detectives had just found blood in an old abandoned house. But whose blood was it? A few days earlier, Joni Guthrie had called the police, worried and scared. Her daughter, Samantha, was missing. She had received a terrifying phone call saying Samantha had been shot and taken away in a car. At first, police thought this might be a cruel joke, but they had to check it out just to be safe. The very next day, a nervous man named John Marshall walked into the police station. He said he'd seen something horrible at the empty house on Lillian Street, a place known for trouble. He told police that Samantha had come to the house with some people, including Danny Hamby, a name Joni had mentioned to the officers. Marshall explained that the argument started over something small, but quickly got heated. Danny accused Samantha of stealing from him, and she denied it fiercely. Voices raised, tensions grew, and Samantha suddenly became frightened, realizing things were spiraling out of control. Panicking, she tried to run away, but as she hurried down the stairs, someone shot her. Marshall said everyone then scrambled, quickly cleaning the house and taking Samantha away. But could the police trust Marshall's story? Detectives returned to the house to check Marshall's story. At first, everything looked normal, but then they found something small but important: a faded bloodstain on the wall. They also found bullet casings that matched Marshall's story. Suddenly, it was clear that something terrible had happened there, but Samantha was still missing. Without her body, the police could only guess what had happened. At the same time, Danny and Tony started causing trouble around town, threatening people they thought might know too much. Police finally caught up with Danny and Tony after reports came in that they were seen threatening people around town.
Step out of the car. Ma'am, move over here. Hands up, please.
Why are you doing this?
Let me ask you this. What did you do to that girl?
Officers quickly surrounded their car and took them into custody, thinking they had finally cracked the case. But once at the station, Danny refused to speak without a lawyer, and Tony kept insisting she didn't know anything. The detectives felt frustrated, stuck without any helpful information coming from their suspects. Then the police caught a break. A young man named Dylan, also known as Yoshi, was brought in. Dylan was nervous and scared. When detectives talked to him gently, he began to cry. He admitted he saw Samantha get shot and helped carry her body. He felt terrible about what he had done. Dylan told police that another man, William, knew where Samantha had been taken. Police quickly found William, who was also frightened. He explained he had been in the car when Samantha was moved. He didn't see exactly where they went, but he remembered it was a quiet, wooded area outside of town. Using William's clues, the police searched the woods. After a few days, they found Samantha's body hidden among the trees. They identified her by a butterfly tattoo her mother had described. In court, Danny was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison. Tony received 16 years for her part in covering it up. William got 10 years for helping hide the body. Dylan, who showed real sadness and regret, was given probation, a chance to turn his life around. Samantha's family was left heartbroken. Their lives changed forever. The small town was shaken, realizing how easily something terrible could happen, even in places that seemed quiet and safe. And Dylan faced the difficult task of moving forward, haunted by memories of that night, hoping for a fresh start.